Hello, all you wonderful people. Welcome back to another episode of the Underground City Let's Build. Last episode, we worked on the Pit of Death, and I got some positive response from that, but we got some negative response from the scaffolding, unfortunately. I wasn't too proud of it anyway. Some people say it looks kind of silly. Some people say that it looks good, but it's in the wrong spot. Like, it's in an incorrect spot. Like, it should be somewhere else, maybe potentially right here. Like, that actually wouldn't look bad right there, but it's right here. So I will blow it up for now, and I'll recreate it elsewhere some other time. Maybe I'll blow it up and it'll look better. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Who doesn't love blowing things up anyway? I hope it doesn't, like, destroy anything. So let's see. Just gonna do this. Ah, crap. How do I do? Yes. Blow it up. That should work. I'm not going to get any chain reactions from that. And that's good enough. I'll blow these two up at the same time so they don't destroy anything important. Yeah, okay. We'll do that another time, guys. I'm sorry. That was probably like... I kind of knew that it wasn't like the most impressive thing ever built. So, unfortunately, that part wasn't too successful. But we got some positive feedback once again from the Pit of Death. Got some positive feedback from this stuff. We got some feedback saying that we should maybe incorporate more bridges or more branches or trees. I also got some comments on World Edit and Voxel Sniper. And I think I said in a comment that I try not to use it because one thing is that I try not to build flat. And when I use World Edit, I always build flat and repetitive because that's just kind of how World Edit works. Like you try to make something that can be repeated, and that's something I always try to avoid, is having designs that are repetitive. Even if I might do it, I intentionally try to avoid it, even if it might happen. But with World Edit, I can guarantee you, like, things tend to look flat. I just don't like it. So that's just a personal preference on my use of different softwares to build with. I have used World Edit. I'm very extensively proficient with World Edit. I use it on numerous projects, but I just prefer not to use it with this project or any Let's Builds. Oh, that looks cool. And I hear another cave system nearby. I'm blowing this up because been getting a lot of requests for like a blacksmith, and unfortunately I don't know what a blacksmith looks like, but I'm going to make a platform for different builds to kind of like, you know, hang out on. So we're going to have builds connected to this. The minecart's going to go around and around. Maybe transfer from a smeltery to a mining area. Who knows? We're going to use the Pit of Death for something very important and very, very cool. So I'm not entirely sure on proportions right now. I'm just kind of trying to throw something in there. Oh, look, it's this part. So we can get to our places in a more natural way. We can get down to this area from this place, which is up here. So maybe we can have the minecarts go down there. Who knows? Oh, that's way too low. I'll figure something out, don't worry. So I got actually numerous suggestions from one particular commenter, Mr. Andres Carus. I'm sorry, I don't know. Andres Kraus, help. You guys should have like nicknames like Fancy Commenter 1, Fancy Commenter 2. If you can, please do this. Build a forge that is on the bottom of the Pit of Doom. Make 2 buildings behind the bridge pillars in the Pit of Doom where the tracks are. Build them out of stone bricks and iron bars as windows. Inside, make little lava falls and storage rooms for things they made in the forge. There also could be rooms where the blacksmith and miners live. I love the idea. So also remember, I may not like do exactly the thing you suggest, but oftentimes I'm very heavily inspired. So maybe I don't want them directly behind the pillars because I want them to be readily seen. So I'm going to take that idea and have them on platforms on the sides of the pillars. So they're going to be here so that you have a good view of them. They're not just directly behind the pillars. And this will be more transport and aesthetic. Or actually it's more functional. I'm just going to replicate these pillars so you have nice space to work with. And it's kind of like it's holding it up and stuff like that. Yeah, that looks great. Alright, so what is next? What is next? You also suggested to build a little island in the middle of the Pit of Doom, right under the bridge. Put a nether portal on it and build a small bridge to it. I love that idea. I love it. We're gonna do it. If I can find the floor. I think I'll have... Oh, we're back. Hey, once again, my computer decided to freeze on me and not let me do the things I need to do. Oh, there's already obsidian there. That's cool. So I decided I'm going to be using coarse andesite for this little thing right here. And I'm going to try to at least incorporate a normal size ender portal. So something along these lines. Like that. Now, how do I make it look not stupid? I'm not entirely sure actually how to accomplish that. Should probably just have it lower. I'm not entirely sure. Let's take a look. What can we do? So the Pit of Doom. One thing people tend to forget is that this entire build is super tiny. It just doesn't look like it. Notice how large the nether portal appears inside the middle of this. Like it looks huge, like way too huge. Like this build needs to be twice as big to accommodate how big the nether portal is. So I like the idea, but for the scale of it, it just doesn't seem like it can work unless I make one that's like super tiny. Can I do a 3x? Can I just do like this? Like, can I just do it like 1, 2, 3? Can I have a 2x1? That looks good. If I could just, can I light it? No, it's too small. For now though, guess what? I'm gonna leave it like this. Regardless of its functionality, that's the scale I want the Pit of Doom. I want the nether portal to look like that. But if I do a normal size one, it appears too big. So if I was to do this over, I would make the Pit of Doom like twice as large so that this would be the size, how big the nether portal would be normal size compared to everything else. Unfortunately, it's not. So we're just going to have it like that. It's more of a aesthetic thing than anything else. It looks cute anyway like that. It looks like abandoned. So, how do we make this look good? One second. He also did some suggestions. Dig out a beginning of the underground river and build something. Build something like a place for the underground boats to stop, but do not continue the river. Instead, build a big gate made out of fence so it looks like it's not working. It won't be noticeable that the river actually goes nowhere. That's an idea. So I'm not entirely sure how I want to do that. Maybe I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. I could make the river kind of like go into there, but then it'd be a little bit awkward looking. I don't know. There's a lot of things we can do. But what I want to work on today is, in fact, the Pit of Doom village, or whatever we're gonna call it, because it's super cool. So we're gonna flatten this out. It's gonna be mostly stone because wood is highly flammable. So we're gonna try and use different materials that are found inside the cave itself. Also, let's get some torches. And I'm going to try to keep this video concise in terms of time length. Maybe like 25 minutes. So if you don't know, I am heading off to college. I'm going to be commuting. I'm not like leaving forever. Which means that I will have to dedicate some time to the more important things at hand, such as studying and preparing myself for the world ahead of my life. So that means that I'm going to have to cut short some of the awesome series that we have. I will continue the Let's Build, but maybe not at the frequency that we're uploading right now. Normally, I'm supposed to upload at least 2 a day. I've been kind of caught up a little bit as of recently. But not 2 a day. Yeah, 2 videos a day, but like this would be twice a week. Maybe I can keep twice a week if we shorten them and reduce off-camera work. Well, we never do on-camera work, so I'm sure the Let's Build series will be here to stay. It's the other series that I'm worried about, you know, some of the other ones. I know you guys love Build Battle, and that's so easy to record that I can guarantee that it will stay along for a large duration of time. I'm just thinking like the frequency, maybe 1 Chaos Craft a week. If I just decrease the amount of time I spend recording, maybe, but I might have to make some changes just because I have to dedicate a lot of time to other things. So, that is that. So maybe we'll switch from 40-minute or 30-minute videos to 18-minute videos once again, which is what I had going on during school last year, or like before the summer. It is now on, you know, coming the end of summer, so we have to make those changes, and I'll do those as late as possible. I'm not going to just stop uploading because I still have the time. And as long as I have time, there will be videos. It's just, you know, I'm gonna try to focus as well. So let's see. I'm going to use granite for that. Let's just flatten this all out and see if we can get some cool designs for some small and really clustered mining houses. So let's see. Let's take a look at the materials that we have available. Andesite, stone, stone brick, cobblestone. We'll try to incorporate most of them. So let's start on this side. And we have suggestions to use iron bars because they're very industrial. We're going to be using a lot of andesite. We're going to be using stone brick because it's attractive. Stone brick stairs. We're going to try and incorporate some lighter textures, contrast with these little bits. And I'm going to get myself some, what is it? Stone slabs, yes. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So this house needs to have an entrance for this thing. It's going to be built into like the floor. So maybe we'll have that. And the minecart just rolls in. And it's going to be similar to my wooden homes. I'm going to try to keep it similar at least. So you have this, right? And maybe we can do something like this. So it's like a big workshop. This can be like the refinery or something, maybe. Just cap these off. Give it like a pretty castle-y look. That looks alright. Not bad. I'm going to put that there. So it's kind of holding itself up. I'm not entirely sure how far I want to go with some of this stuff. Maybe we can have a big chimney or stove or something. So let's get some cobblestone. And get some cobblestone stairs. If we can find any. Cobblestone. Where's the regular cobblestone? Aha. That's not cobblestone. This is cobblestone. So maybe I'll have something like along these lines. Stick this out. This kind of just appears like so. And kind of wrap it around. Give it like a chimney look. I don't know why you'd want a chimney. Might be for... Actually, there'd be no reason to have a chimney. We're using the Pit of Doom for a forge. So what am I doing? Who knows? It doesn't matter. So let's see. Let's just do something like... What can I do to make this look a little bit cooler? I can do something like that. And then maybe it just kind of comes out like here. And it just ventilates right there. So you have a big stove right here. And maybe I'll replace those materials. Actually, on a contrary, I'm just going to do something like... That looks nice. Actually, yeah, we're just going to stick to that. That looks really pretty. So how can we make this fit? I'm just going to wrap the other sides in andesite. Like so. Alright, that looks pretty okay, I guess. Alright, how do I make this look good? I'm struggling right now because I'm trying to figure out a way to make just straight stone homes look not horrible. And that's a challenge. So, let's see. Let's have this also incorporate the bit right there. Maybe we'll just make a smaller part. And it's a bit more isolated. Oop. And we will get ourselves the iron bars, of course. So what should I do right here? Okay, we have to have andesite. Let's raise everything up one block and then maybe do something like that. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So let's raise everything once again. Bring it up so you have the entrance for this side's mine shafts. This looks silly. This looks really bad. I don't know. I struggle with stuff like this, full, just straight up stone houses without making them look like just boring. I don't know. How do I do this? So how can we make this look better? Let's put this right here and then stuff like that. No. That looks bad. What do you guys say? Like, what should I do? It just doesn't look amazing. It just looks kind of It's kind of disappointing looking. How do I increase the contrast? Per se. I'm not entirely sure how I want to go about this. So we have this, right? That's kind of adding a little bit. But it needs a lot more. It needs more than just a chimney. And I can't add wood. Maybe I can add wood. Maybe. So maybe we need to make it look more like a house. Like, you know, I like the idea of this, but what if we actually made it look like a house? Alter the design. And then maybe add a simple roof, like a very, very simple roof. Like something really tiny, you know what I mean? That gives it a better aesthetic. But it's still like that's actually really tiny. That's not, I'm not doing it. How do we give this life? It's like a separate city. It's like a forge. Maybe it's not supposed to be houses. It's just supposed to be a refinery. This is a challenge. I'm gonna remove these since it just takes away too much and it blends in too much. We're gonna add some contrast by giving depth, and maybe gonna do something like this. I like the arc right here. I'm going to replace this like so. Make it look a little bit better. You can kind of go inside. It's kind of blocked off. That looks a lot better. That doesn't attach though. I'll place that there. That looks better. And then maybe we can have something. So the minecart comes inside here. So let's make the interior. Like, what happens in here? What is this? Actually, I'm going to have to ask you guys what the purpose of this is. It's a forge. I need to actually research how this is supposed to work, because I'm not entirely informed. And I don't know how I would become informed. Maybe you can have... I don't know. Because this is really cool looking. I just don't know what to do with it. Or, like, should it go through an assembly line, or how should we incorporate this? How should this look? It's going to be pretty industrial. It's going to be flat and boring, and that's the point. But we got to give it functionality somehow. So I need you guys to help me out in this one. Maybe, what do you think, what happens after this point? I'm thinking like, oh, it'd be sorted here for sorting purposes. That's an idea. That's a pretty good idea, like sorting them out individually. Regardless of whether it works, I just need to work theoretically if this wasn't Minecraft. So if this wasn't Minecraft, I would want to sort out my goods somehow using this mediocre sorting system. And we'd have the powered rails to stop them. But this way you can send them back. Maybe that's what this is. Because I really like this idea of them coming in and then being sent out. So, like, for example, if I had a button right here, a button right here and right here, although you can't see them, and we were to place minecarts, I'm pretty sure I need 2 powered rails. Maybe we need to move them down here, so that turns it on. Yep. And you send them on their way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make double. So if I was to have multiple mining carts right here, let's get our diamond sword. Get rid of these. And I press button. Send both of those out. The last one, they all go in that direction. And we can power them elsewhere. So maybe you have a sorting system or something. And one thing is we can transport items across bent things. So one thing we can do, this seems incredibly dangerous for whoever lives here, is that we can sort them from this side. So they come in here, and Then they go through a mechanical process, maybe of smelting, refining, or whatever, what have you. But then they come in through here. So now they're all straight. They come in here, and they go wherever they need to go. So whatever happens in this end of it is how we make the shift, pretty much. So let's see, let's increase this out. Just whatever, fill it in. Let's bring this, let's destroy that. Do I need this? Let's widen this out, actually. Because we have this arbitrary doorway, which is just meant to separate whatever. Don't go through here or you'll die. It's kind of dangerous, mildly. Let's put andesite pillar right here and break this out to make it symmetrical with the other side. I like the ideas going on here. Mechanical sorting. So we have this room, this beautiful room for something. So let's make it symmetrical once again on this side. So they come in here, and then what happens? What is the process? Does it go into a furnace? Does it go somewhere? Do they then come out? What happens? So maybe they go in, right? They go in, and then something happens. A process will begin, and they will come out this end. So then you have something switch-based right here. So connect that. I have to do it from this side. How did I do it on that end? Oh, I think I need more space. So let's do that. Let's give it more space. So now we're compressing them for no reason other than because I said so. Oh boy, what am I doing? Okay, this isn't working. Having it, okay, how do I do this? Yeah, so you can't, okay, that I understand now. You can't have them turn in like that. So we gotta destroy this and keep it the same width that we had it the other way, the other time. So instead of just having them compress, we're just gonna have them come out like this, same way. Which means we need more distance between this and that, I think. Or we might be able to get away with it. Yep, we can get away with it. So just destroy this. Place it in. Okay. So your sorting system is here. So then we have switches. So a man will sit here and, you know, he'll say, green light, red light. I'm not sure if I want a way to stop them. Yeah, okay. So it's like that. You can switch it. So if you don't want to go this way, it comes in. Next one. Do this one. For the next one. So, here we go. So it doesn't matter necessarily what this one is. So, first one is on. Second one is that. Third one is that. It's actually fairly easy, simple. First, second, third, second, first. So, by design, we only need 2 switches. Now, how do we operate this simply? Can I activate them from above? Can I put something right here? I probably can. Yes. So we don't have to have it like on the ground, which would be silly. Some person would sit here and operate based on command prompts as to what to do. I should give a little bit more distance between this machine. So I want 3 blocks and then this. Okay, that's fairly simple. This is one of the cooler things I've done in this series, aside from the water thing that I did also. So that's good. Good distance. I'm going to have twice as long for this as well. It's going to go around here, maybe 3 times. No, actually, yeah. I was going to open it up even more to go around just so it has a nice straight path so that we can modify whatever is happening on this end. So this is where the sorting goes. So you go in here, you get it. They sort out coal, gold, iron, whatever. And then the items are transferred back in here. So somehow this will switch over. For now, we're going to have it so that the minecarts can go in and out, up and down, all the way around by themselves. So it appears that they're being processed, but they are not. So they should only be going one way. Ever. Like, there shouldn't be a reason why they wouldn't be going one way. Whatever. Well, I'll put it on both sides. We only need one side, though, but symmetry is eternal. So, let's see. So now we'll have a symmetrical part right here. They should never go the other way. That's something that never should happen. So I'll only have it on one side. That way, if it comes this way, it'll be stopped. And it can be reported or whatever. What have you. So I'll have one, since it fits, I'll have one like that. Just to speed it through. And then something will happen on this end. Maybe they come in from this end and then they come out from the other end. It's the sorting. So I need a sword. Let's break this. We'll do the same thing. So they go in and then they come out this way. And I'll check if there's enough speed for all of this. So it comes out. So like that. So they go out that way. And then I think we should have one at least. One power thing to get it through since we have infinite monies. So it just comes in and out. So here we go. Let's test this out since it's actually super awesome how this is working out. So we push it in. It's going to go in. It's going to go to the nearest open portion for sorting. And then we can activate that. Oh, unfortunately, we can't have double powered because it gets stopped. Unless we bring this out one block and add a detector rail to turn it on. You can't modify detector rails like that. Ah, crap. How did I do this? Oh, I've ruined it. No, yes, I have. I did. It needs to go this way. There we go, and then we place this. Okay, wonderful. So, what we need now is the blocks. So I need to power this. So we'll get ourselves some andesite blocks because they're clean, or maybe something that's a bit more colorful. Who needs that? Actually, yeah, this will designate as a switch, which isn't too terrible. So we will then have the levers going here. Can alter that. 2, 3. Oh, something like that. Okay, we can just at least modify them, which is great. And then how do we... So I was recommending that we need more power. We need more distance. And this is manually operated as well. So I need to bring this out one little distance thing. One block. That's what they're called. Distance things. I'm dumb. I'm going to bring it out a couple so that it looks nice. And it just kind of goes... Actually, I don't need to change anything. I just need to make it go deeper. Okay, never mind. I actually do have to make it go, whatever. But the reason we couldn't do that was because we couldn't actually turn it on. So we're going to leave this the same. Let's just test it out with one. Make sure we have enough oomph to get to the other side. One thing I'm worried about is this one over here. It's not going to be able to get to the other side. Actually, yep, it's good. So if I have all these in, I wish I can activate them all at once with a single switch. I could. I just need to power these 2 blocks. So I'll do that from right here. The single button. We can wire this up. And this will be like send to terminal. I'm also going to put a half slab because it will look really cool. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So now we need to go on the other side and modify this. So let's bring this out. So I'm going to give myself enough space to just create something fairly simple to power these 2 blocks. So blocks that need to be powered are... I just need to power all 3 redstone things. Fairly easy. Or I could power this block right here, these 2 blocks, and save some repeater room. So to the left of this, these 2 blocks need to be powered. So that's fairly simple. That's actually very easy. Let's just do that. I would end the episode if I wasn't super excited about what the heck I'm doing right now. So let's just get 2 repeaters. And I just need to get a signal from down here to down there. So it's pressing the button right there. So that means I can't break that. Okay. So I'll just have it come down this way and then right into there. So let's just carry it in. They will activate at the same time. Can I get inside here? Excuse me. So we press button, and then nothing happens. Why? Can I... Okay, whatever. We'll do that. Play your weight. Let's activate the direct blocks underneath. I don't know why that didn't work. Okay, whatever. Doesn't concern me. Where is the repeater? Right here. I'm dumb. Place all 3. It's really not that big of a deal. Bloop. Great. And that should work. Regardless of how pretty that redstone is, it should work. What the hell? Why aren't you working? And you're telling me you don't work like this? Maybe this is how you do it. What? Why isn't it powering? You can't power through a block? What? What, do you want me to be, like, directly on it? Like literally just, like, on it. Is that, will you take that? Okay, the signal isn't even coming through. Okay, this probably all worked from the beginning, and I'm just being an idiot. Oh, I can't believe there was another block there. Holy crap. My mental, like, ability to perceive and problem solve is slowly diminishing. Like, wow, that was bad. It probably works completely fine now. What? Why isn't it being powered? What is going on? Okay, now it's being powered, but it just won't take that. Okay, this should work. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to be baffled completely by redstone logic. Like, wow. Please work. Yes, they work in tandem. Beautiful. For now, I'm just going to make it drop off the side into the lava so that I don't have to deal with entities. We can practice this all night long. So everything is in working order. Hopefully. So what we have to do now is send minecarts through. So we send one minecart. That's going to go to the first one. Let's get to the second one. Send another one. That didn't happen. This is what I meant to do. Send it through. Second one. Great. Send it through for the third one. It's going to go around. Plop into the third one. Sort it out. Send them all on their way to the underground city. Well, I think that that's been enough for this episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like for this amazing apparatus that I've developed on my own completely without any help. And it doesn't even make a lick of sense, but who the hell cares? Also, this would be really hard to deal with. Ah, crap, there's more than one. Send another one through so that it looks cool. I like how it completely rejects it. Like, it will just send it out. So, please leave a like if you enjoyed. Please comment all the cool ideas. Because of you guys, I got this amazing idea to work in this super cool, awesome thing that is whatever the heck this thing is. I have no idea what I'm doing. Whatever. It's awesome. Please leave a like. Oh, I said that so many times. Leave a like if you can. Oh my God. I sound like a broken record. No. Stay fancy, my friends. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.